Welcome back to Trust Your Oats. In our last episode, we went deep into the science of gluten testing, how we verify that every batch of our oats is safe and pure. We talked about ELISA testing, the problem with averages, and the layers of verification that build confidence in a gluten-free promise. But gluten-free is only part of the story. Today, we're going to talk about the other badges you see on our packaging, the ones that speak to how our oats are grown, how the land is treated, and how the people who grow our food are respected. We're going to demystify certifications. What does organic really mean? And what does it mean to go beyond organic to something called regenerative? This is episode 8, Trust the Badge. Let's start with a word most of us know, organic. For many people, the USDA Organic seal is the gold standard for healthy, responsible food. And for good reason. It's one of the most heavily regulated food systems in the United States. When you see that green and white badge, it means the product was grown and processed without synthetic pesticides, without genetically modified organisms, GMOs, and without sewage sludge or irradiation. It means the farm has been inspected by a third-party certifier to ensure they're following the rules. It means there's a buffer zone between that organic field and any neighboring conventional farms. And it means the farmer has a detailed plan for how they manage their land and operations. But here's what's important to understand. The organic standard is primarily about what's not in your food. It's a list of prohibitions. It's designed to prevent harm. What it's not designed to do is require improvement. It doesn't mandate practices that actively build soil health. It doesn't have robust requirements for animal welfare beyond basic outdoor access. And it has no requirements at all for how farm workers are treated or paid. Organic is a fantastic starting point. It's the foundation. But in a world facing a climate crisis, soil degradation, and social inequality, we believe we have to do more than just avoid harm. We have to actively do good. And that's where regenerative agriculture comes in. In 2017, a group of visionary leaders, including the founders of Patagonia, Dr. Bronner's, and the Rodale Institute, which has been pioneering organic research since the 1940s, came together to create a new, higher standard. They called it Regenerative Organic Certified, or ROC. Their goal was to create a certification that was holistic, one that connected the dots between the health of our soil, the welfare of our animals, and the fairness of our social systems. ROC isn't a replacement for organic, it's an add-on. To even apply for ROC, a farm must first be USDA certified organic. ROC is built on 3 pillars. Pillar 1. Soil health and land management. This is the heart of regenerative agriculture. Instead of just avoiding synthetic chemicals, ROC requires farmers to actively build healthy soil. This means using practices like cover cropping to protect the soil from erosion, diverse crop rotations to break up pest cycles and improve nutrient diversity, and composting to build organic matter. It also requires farmers to reduce tillage, the practice of turning over the soil, which helps keep carbon locked in the ground where it belongs. Every 3 years, ROC-certified farms have to test their soil to prove that they're actually increasing soil organic matter. They're not just maintaining the status quo, they're making the land better, more resilient, and more productive over time. Pillar 2, Animal Welfare. While our oat products don't involve animals directly, this pillar is a critical part of the regenerative system. ROC goes far beyond the basic requirements of organic. It mandates that animals are raised on pasture, that they're able to express their natural behaviors, and that they're treated with respect throughout their lives. It prohibits concentrated animal feeding operations, or CAFOs, and requires adherence to the 5 freedoms of animal welfare: freedom from hunger, discomfort, pain, fear, and distress. Pillar 3, farmer and worker fairness. This is perhaps the most revolutionary part of ROC. For the first time, a food certification system is looking at the human element. ROC requires fair wages for farmers and farm workers, safe working conditions, and the right to organize. In many cases, it requires an additional fair trade certification to ensure that the people who grow our food are treated with dignity and paid a living wage. Soil health, animal welfare, social fairness. 3 pillars, all built on an organic foundation. This is what it means to be Regenerative Organic Certified. ROC is also designed to be a journey, not just a destination. It has 3 tiers, bronze, silver, and gold. This allows farms to enter the program and improve over time. Bronze is the entry point. A farm has to have at least 10% of its land certified and a plan to increase that over time. They have to be USDA Organic and meet the baseline requirements for all 3 pillars. Silver is the next step up. A farm has to have at least 50% of its land certified, with a plan to get to 75% within 5 years. The requirements for regenerative practices become more stringent. Gold is the highest level. This means 100% of the farm is certified. It means the farm is meeting the highest standards for soil health, animal welfare, and social fairness, including paying a living wage to all workers without exception. This tiered system encourages continuous improvement. It recognizes that regeneration is a process, and it provides a roadmap for farmers to follow as they work to heal the land and build a more equitable food system. So how does this apply to the oats in your kitchen? It means that when you see the ROC badge on a bag of our oats, you can trust that they came from a farm that is actively working to make the world a better place. But the certification doesn't stop at the farm gate. The entire supply chain has to be certified. That means our mill, our packaging facility, and our distribution network are all audited to ensure that the integrity of the ROC standard is maintained from seed to shelf. We have to use detailed documentation, things like claimed material worksheets and supply chain actor disclosures, to prove that every oat in that bag came from a certified ROC farm. And just like with our gluten-free certification, there are annual audits and surprise inspections to make sure everyone is following the rules. It's a rigorous process. It's not easy and it's not cheap, but we believe it's worth it, because we believe that the way we grow our food is just as important as the food itself. So let's bring it all together. The USDA Organic badge tells you what's not in your food. It's a promise of purity. The Regenerative Organic Certified badge tells you what's in your food and what's behind it. It's a promise of positive impact. It's a commitment to building healthy soil, treating animals with respect, and ensuring fairness for the people who grow our food. And when you see both of those badges alongside our gluten-free certification, you can trust that you're getting a product that is not only safe and pure, but also a force for good in the world. In our next episode, episode 9, Trust the Pledge, we're going to talk about another important promise we make, our commitment to being glyphosate-free. We'll explore what that means, why it matters, and how we verify it. Until then, thank you for listening. Thank you for caring about the story behind your food. And thank you for trusting your oats.